Alright, so here we go. Game 1. Best of 3 in the HexCasters tournament of streamers. So that's okay. I mean, my charge power is shite against my opponent, but I won't, cannot change that. Having Stone Skin is good, Totem is pretty good. I'll probably play this out and then see if I can bait basically removal, and then maybe he doesn't have more removal, and therefore I can bring this out and not have to use a Stone Skin. I don't know. Well, it's tricky. Tricky to know if I should protect it or not. I'll see what else I draw, obviously. See who's actually going first. So it looks like he's going first, so that's kind of sucky. Out of much. Okay, so he no. Yes, he did mulligan. So that's somewhat okay. I mean, he's going first, but he had to mulligan, so that's pretty good. So I'll use the Shards of Fate, and I will get a Sapphire. So let's see. Make sure my stream is correct. I'm gonna close some tabs. There we go. Alright, pause my own stream. Alright, let's get into this. So that's not bad. So let's do the Shard. Sapphire. Alright. Hopefully, hopefully he doesn't already have a chronic, like he draws into one. I mean, obviously he doesn't. Actually, did he use he must have used the Shard. The Shard's a fake because he's at 0. So, yeah, I mean, he could possibly have a chronic already, so I'm gonna possibly lose some cards. If that is the case, I mean, he's probably gonna have a Persecute. But I think I don't mind losing a Totem. I really don't. So we'll play out the Totem. I mean, I could just do that so I can get the other Sapphire. Oh well, I think I'll just play out the Totem and take out, maybe get rid of one of his removals. Maybe. It's annoying because if I don't... Oh well, let's just do it and see if he kills it. But yeah, when I do play this, it does mean... I mean, it's not too bad, because I might want to play this guy when I've got 5 resources anyway, just so I can protect him with Stone Skin. Like, I would actually prefer him to kill this right now. If he doesn't, well, okay, cool. But, yeah, I wouldn't be sad if he did. And he is. Alright, so that's good. That's one removal gone. I don't mind. These guys are a lot better. You know, this is good if you can just keep pumping it up, but it takes time and you're using resources, and yeah, whereas these are just good by themselves, like especially the Dreamer. Dreamer is more important in this sort of matchup. I need cards. If he doesn't do anything here, then it probably means he's going to have like a murder or something ready, so this will probably die as well. So I don't think I'll play it out just to let it die. I think I'll just Oracle Song this time. I think that's what I'll do. I mean, he might obviously not have another removal. So actually I'm at 7. So yeah, no, if I play the resource, that's fine. Yeah, bugger it. I mean, he could also... No, he doesn't have the counter, because he doesn't have Sapphire. So the Secret Lab's good. That's pretty nice. Because I do have a bunch of cards that'll pretty much be dead against him. Such as Heroic Inspiration. You know, he's only running like Corpse Fires as far as I know. So if he brings out, let's see, so another Sapphire. So he could, he could have Extinction ready. He could have a counter now. So counter would be annoying. I think I'll just play the Secret Lab though. I'll hold off on the troops. Because, well, I can't Stone Skin the counter because that'll lock up the game. So that would be annoying. Another Dreamer, that's pretty good. So yeah, let's play the Shard. Now I need the Sapphire. So I'll grab that. And so I'm at 3, so I mean I could play this out. He might counter it, he might even counter this. Bugger it, I'll just do the Secret Lab. If he counters that, you know, it's somewhat annoying, but yeah, okay, so that's okay. I don't mind too much. Because so far, I mean, I've got decent cards in hand. You know, I don't really need to get to filter. I mean, I could have filtered out the Time Ripple on that, but at least he's not countering something that I've got. You know, that's a one-off in my deck. I didn't put 2 in for whatever reason, so it's not going to increase the cost of anything else. So that's not too bad. He is down to 3 cards, so obviously I'm ahead in that regard. And if he does like a Corpse Fire, I can just ditch the Time Ripple probably at this point. Since, I mean, the Time Ripple will be okay against stuff like his Secret Labs and, what else does he have? I don't know. Maybe like there's not really much else that's really important that the Time Ripple does for me. I mean, I can use it to save my own troops, sort of like instead of using a Stone Skin if I have the resources. I mean, that would be worthwhile. So it's not a dead card. So, what's happening? It's on his start turn or something. Just waiting for him to... yeah, it's doing his draw step. But he's, again, he's down to 3 cards. I have plenty of cards. I mean, that's something. So, alright, so 5 resources. And looks like he's not doing anything, so I mean he could have another counter, he could have, you know, murders and persecutes and all that. Just more removal. So, I think I'll play out the Cloud Knight, because then I can still protect it with the Stone Skin. The thing is though, do I want to protect it? You know, because these guys are way more important. I mean, getting life is good because he's running Life Siphon. But again, I'm running Stone Skin, so that also works. Anyway, let's see what I draw. So that's a pretty nice draw. That'll be good if he, you know, extinctions or something. If I play out, say I play up 2 of these, like this and then this next turn, and then he does an extinction, then I have something to follow up with. That's pretty nice. So, do I want to play the Dreamer and risk losing it? I'll just play the Cloud Knight. I mean, I don't really want to be using... anyway, if he uses removal or whatever, you know, I could possibly just let it die. I mean, it's unfortunate this is another, you know, I've got Shards of Fate galore, because, you know, if this wasn't, I could Time Ripple if he tries to kill, and that's something I would do instead of the Stone Skin, since the Stone Skin does a lot more for me. So let's use that anyway. Get a diamond. Oh well, let's see what he does. I mean, he hasn't killed it yet, so maybe he doesn't have... okay, so there's Persecute. So do I want to save it? That's the question here. No, let's pretend I don't. I'll just let it die. I mean, maybe this is a mistake, because, you know... but he is down to 2 cards. I could have been, you know, maybe I would have been better off keeping it, but... oh well. Maybe I'll regret it. Because, yeah, you could have a Corpse Fly coming down next turn. I mean, unlikely. I mean, he would have already probably, you know, unless he draws into one. But yeah, he's down to a pretty low, you know, he's got 3 cards now, so does he play another resource? Yes, he does. So he's got, I mean, he could have a Neuronaz or something coming next turn. But at this point, I can play out the Dreamer, and I will definitely protect Dreamers. Dreamers are a very quality troop. You know, you're getting that 3 damage, you know, which, you know, he doesn't have troops to block anyway. But I get card draw from every hit I do to his champion. So, and if I hit a resource, I can also time ripple. So I did hit it. So I mean, I could do the King Gabriel. Maybe that would be better. Because I mean, if he does have extinction in hand, then, you know, dies. So maybe I just wait on the King Gabriel. Alright, so yeah, let's do that. Why not? Wait, keep the King Gabriel back, because, you know, if it does have an extinction, then it's just dead. There's nothing I could time ripple, I guess, but it's not the best. So yeah, I mean, I've got the option of time rippling to save it, and that way I can pretend I don't have it. So, Stone Skin or time ripple? I mean, I'm gonna Stone Skin because of the fact that, you know, he is gonna be down. He's down to two cards, or is it? He did do another resource when he was at 3. Yeah, okay, so it's 1. So he's down to 1 card. So I mean, he might have another removal. In which case, you know, I don't think he would though. I mean, he's already used like 3 of them, I think. Okay, so he does. So that's, I mean, that's all his cards gone at least. That's a good thing. So maybe I should have just, I mean, had a time ripple, he still would have had the murder. So I mean, that's okay. We now know he's now just in top deck mode. So that's pretty good for me. Because now I'm going to do probably just King Gabriel, and then he needs to get, you know, like like Persecute won't help him, which he's already used, you know, lots of single target moves, so you'd need pretty much Extinction or something. So probably we'll do the King Gabriel. I mean, if I do the Dreamer, I could time ripple. So it's tough. But I think this is the point where I just have to put pressure on. Okay, so he's got some card draws, so that's good for him. So that's annoying, because we just made him lose all these cards and then he top decks an Oracle. So that's a bit of a bummer. So now it's probably likely that he does have... I mean, it's probably... Actually, it's not likely that he would have another removal, because, I mean, he could. But he's used 1 murder, 3 persecutes. He's also used a counter. I think I'll just have to... I'll do the Dreamer, I think, because then it's like I could time ripple. I mean, this is... Maybe doing the King Gabriel is the better move here. It probably is. Bugger it. Let's risk it. Could be a mistake, but I mean, it's good damage if he doesn't counter this or kill them. He could have got an Extinction. I mean, if he got a murder or a single target, well then, you know, he could kill one of them. You know, he'd kill the wolf most likely, I guess. But I could... Yeah, anyway, so let's... I'll take the risk, because it is good damage on board. So, yeah, I mean, he's got 3 cards now. He's going to draw 1. So, I mean, if he doesn't Uranaz, that's going to be really annoying. He's at 7. I don't know if he has it in main board, or I'm pretty sure... Oh, okay, so that sucks. That's really, really bad for me. So that could be just game right there. Balls. Balls, balls, balls. So that is really, 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 really problematic. Bugger. Bugger, bugger, bugger. I was really hoping he didn't have it. I mean, that's a really good draw for him. Like, he got the resource and then Oracle Song into a Uranaz, so that's not good, obviously. Bugger. So I think basically I just attack with both of these. I could time ripple that. I mean, let's see what I draw. So another resource. I mean, that's... You know, I do have Resurrection in the deck, so... Let's see. Do I want to time ripple? I mean, I'm not going to be able to block this, so he's going to be... So I might as well just time ripple this, honestly. Because he's going to get a trip either way. I can't block it. It's flying. Well, I mean, I could bring out the totem, which then I could block with. I think I'm probably just going to have to time ripple the Uranaz. Because he might not have another, you know, he might not get resources. He's been getting a lot, so he might not be able to replay it straight away. But yeah, that was really nasty. So let's see. I mean, this doesn't take damage because of this, so he's not going to block there. So let's just attack with both. And then I guess I could time ripple, but then again he might do the trade. Unlikely. So do I want to time ripple first? I mean, I'm going to time ripple. 100% going to, because I pretty much have to. So I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll just do it now. I mean, I really doubt he would have blocked anything anyway. I mean, oh, well, of course he could have blocked there, sorry. So, I mean, I might as well, yeah. I'm half asleep. Shut up. So, yeah, I'll just do that. I mean, that'll do. So, let's just attack. So, he probably won't... he'll probably just take the damage. I mean, he's at a pretty good amount of health, so... And he's running, you know, he's got life siphons and stuff. Bloody Uranaz top deck. What a son of a biatch. So if I did this, I'll save that. Because he could have an extinction, he could then attack and then blow everything up. So playing this out is risky, but he does only have the one other card, so I doubt it would be an extinction. Yeah, that wouldn't be, because if he had the Uranaz and the extinction, he would have done the extinction first, then done the Uranaz the next turn and stole like the King Gabriel, and then I'd be like, oh shit. So yeah, he definitely doesn't have extinction. So let's get that out because that gives me card draw, and I really just need to kill him before he kills me at this point. Which, if he does have a life siphon, that's going to suck. If he doesn't hit a resource, that'll be good, because then he can't play the Uranaz. If he does hit a resource, that'll suck. So please don't hit a resource, and he did. Ah. Dang it. That is quite the balls. So he's going to attack here. So he's going to see if he gets an extinction. Because then if he does, you know, there's extinct... that's why he's attacking. Or he's already got it. So maybe he already had the resource. And yeah, he's probably going to do an extinction here. So he maybe already had it. I mean, it wouldn't really make sense if he did already have it, though. So maybe he was just hoping to draw it, because he's going to play the dragon. So, you know, I can still get in 9 damage, or he's going to, by playing the dragon, he's going, whoa, what? Whoa, that's interesting. He didn't play the dragon. Huh. So maybe he just misplayed, because it's now in his end phase. So, unless he's got something else planned, like maybe he's got... Okay, so there's a murder. So that makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. He... I mean, it doesn't kind of make too much sense. Like, I think playing the dragon probably would have been... I guess he wants to... that also doesn't make sense, murdering that. He could have murdered King Gabriel next turn, then played the... I mean, it does stop me... He could have stole this, though, you know, like resurrected the King Gabriel and then got the 2 units. Anyway, I'm in a lot of trouble. Oh, that's a nice top deck. That's beautiful. So that's really good. So let's now attack in with both, and then I counter his dragons. So that was beautiful. Whew. So let's see what else I can get as well. So yeah, let's attack with those. Draw a card. I mean, if he also has a counter, that's gonna be can't counter a counter. So I guess that doesn't really matter too much, but. I think Havoc does not have... What? So Stone Skin, that's also very good. So I guess I can also bring out the Totem, because if he tries to use Extinction, I can counter. But then again, I want to counter the Dragon, but then again, he can't... I think I'll hold this back. Or do I? Do I hold it back? Because, I mean, he's on 6. So... If he attacks with this, thinking, oh, I'm going to bring out a dragon and resurrect something, yeah, let's not bring out anything else. I mean, this could be a mistake, but I think what he will do is he'll attack with this to get another card, and then he'll then bring out the dragon and then steal, like, something from my grave. Like, that's probably his plan. But luckily for me, I got this. So, let's hope that works. While I fall asleep. So I'm pretty sure he's going to go straight into the attack phase. Yep, great. Perfect. So this could be my win if he does what I think he's going to do. You know, what I've, figured he would do. I mean, that's what most players probably would do in this situation. I mean, he could also try, if he tries to life siphon me, it's not enough anyway, so I think I should be able to win here. So he's going to draw. I mean, the good thing is he can't, if he tries to extinct, I can counter. He still can't bring out the dragon. So he needs to bring out, even with that, so 9, so he can do 1 damage there, and then do a life siphon, which is only 9 damage. I mean, he might, that could be something he's planning to do here. So there's the counter. Beautiful. I think I've now just won the game thanks to that counter magic. So he top decks the dragon. I send it back thanks to Time Ripple, which I thought would be really shit in this matchup. And luckily I got a counter magic for the next cast, and he's nothing he can do, so that is game. Okay, so he had he's got a blocker. What a mongrel. So if I had played the totem, I would have actually won here. Actually, possibly, yeah. So maybe not playing that totem was a mistake. Silly Havoc. Oh well. It's not over yet. I mean, he can't just life siphon me. So, I mean, I should still be in a pretty awesome position. But yeah, I mean, the fact that he had the one, he had this little dude there. So now he can, stop himself from dying. That's a bit. I mean, if I top deck a Time Ripple, then I win. Can't really think of anything else that would guarantee me the win. That is definitely not something that does. How annoying. So if he... I mean, I might as well play that. I mean, might as well. And then I'll attack in with both. See what I draw. Damn it. If only I'd played that totem. At least I got rid of the Uranaz though. And I think I'm in a pretty good position, because I mean, he can't just life siphon me. So that's good. I mean, he has to block here. So let's see what I get. I mean, if he top decks an extinction, that would be pretty amazing for him. But I mean, he's going to be down to full health. No, I don't have that. I've got the Worker Bot champion, because that's what I'm using. So Heroic doesn't really do much for me. I mean, I might as well do this just for lols. Watch out, you're gonna die. So we'll now play out the totem, which we can then, let's see. So yeah, I'll be able to win next turn. But yeah, I can stop a life siphon, so that's good. So that's why I'm not too worried just yet. I mean, he's got 1 card in hand. Do I know what that is? Probably. I have no idea what's going on anymore. But yeah, I should win this, unless he top decks an extinction, in which case this will reset the game and I'll be upset that I played the totem now. But I mean, let's see how lucky this guy is. So I think he's going to attack. So, and then he might be doing a life siphon, in which case I stop it. I mean, he needs to either try and kill me with a life siphon, in which case I stop it, or put a troop. No, yeah, I should still win this. Yeah, so Oracle Song, he's fetching. He's trying to fish for something. So obviously that's what he probably just drew. So let's see what he does. Oh, someone messaging me. Alright, so yeah, he didn't get an answer. So he was dead next turn. So sweet, there's game 1. Time to sideboard. Alright, so I'll let him sideboard first. So Solnak, you can check that out. So yeah, that counter magic really won me that game. I mean, the dragon almost won him the game, and then I, luckily, the time ripple plus counter draw. He made a mind wanting to play DayZ. Is Soldak actually still around? I'm assuming he is. He's probably on Kroann's stream watching him. Yeah, I know exactly. I mean, he got lucky with that. The Oracle into the dragon, and then also having the resource. Like, he just kept getting the resource, so he was able to then replay it. I mean, I got lucky then having the counter. And yeah, I mean, I had I played the totem when I held it back, I think I would have won. Yes, I definitely won a sideboard. Alright, so let's go into the card manager here. Because I've got a bunch of things in this deck that do not work very well against my opponent. So, I mean, Gralk is... I guess Gralk's okay, because it's still a troop. But we'll see. So my sideboard's not the greatest, that's for sure. So I want another Stone Skin. So let's grab the Stone Skin. I don't want the Heroics at all, I don't think. Maybe Repels would be okay. Yeah. So let's get Repel. So let's see, what else do I have? I mean, I've got Buccaneers. Again, they're not very useful. I mean, the reason why I'm keeping the Time Ripples is because, they can still do it okay. In that game it helped. Wasn't the best target to Time Ripple, but, luckily I got an answer for that second cast. But they can, I can use them on my own troops. It's another way to save them. So I will keep them. What else? So I got Stone Skins, I got 4 of those. I took out the Heroics because they're shite. Yeah, I'll take out the Heroics, watch my opponent play like Corpse Slayers in like heaps of Corpse Slayers. And then I'm sitting there with ponies that could have like combat tricked them. Nah, I mean it's a very iffy situation anyway. So let's see. I could run in a conflicts. I really should have. My sideboard's pretty shit. This is like the sideboard was thrown together in a hurry. So it's pretty crap. Like I really should have put like on my sideboard. I should have put. There's a few things. Like this 4th Mastery of Time, for example. Maybe even a 2nd Resurrection, and yeah, definitely another Secret Lab. Like I probably should main deck 2 Secret Labs and yeah. Anyway, what else can I change? I guess I could put more Gralks in. I mean, they're not that great. I don't think they really fit, so I'll just leave it. I think I'll just leave it like that. I mean, if he gets a dragon out, I could tap it and it's okay. I think the Time Ripple... I mean, I could take out the Time Ripples, but again, they can save my own troops from all his removal. Which, he obviously has more removal than he does troops, so... that'll do. Alright, so here we go, game 2. Hopefully that saved correctly. Guess we'll find out if I suddenly draw the wrong cards. Come on. Alright. Phew, I was worried I wasn't going to get resources there. Unfortunately, I mean, I'm going to keep this, obviously. He's snap kept his hand as well. Actually, has he? No, I guess it's still waiting. So it was me first. So hopefully he mulligans. That'd be awesome. Mulligan down to 4. Just mulligan down to nothing. Okay, so he did mulligan. And I'm going first, so that's great. That's really good. Against a control deck. That's pretty helpful. I mean, just going first is good. So let's see. I'll just play, obviously all I can do is play a resource. So yeah, this is game 2. Best of 3. I've won the first game. So if I win this one, then I'll be in the finals against whoever wins out of Kroannl and Armies of Mordor. Hopefully I can win this one. Then I can go to sleep. Oh, crap. Turn 1 chosen. So that's quite annoying. Because maybe I should have... I forgot about these. So maybe I should have put more Grelks in the deck. Oh well. Too late now. I mean, this is, getting them out turn 1 is so good. Especially against my deck. Oh well. Let's just, I mean, at the end of the day... Nah, that's shit. That's not good. It's not good. Let's see. If he gets super lucky and he just gets a Spectre straight away, that's going to be very problematic for me. I'll probably just lose if that happens, because he'll have the removal for my troops, and his dudes will be flying, and so, I mean, if he gets that lucky, there's not really anything I can do about it. So, where is his resource? Hopefully he got a resource there. I mean, if he kept a 1 resource just because of this guy, he didn't want to, like, mulligan a second time, maybe? I mean, I'm pretty sure he's going to do a resource. I don't think he would have risked something like that. So, yeah, okay, so Shards of Fate. So he'll get a blood here. That does mean he won't be able to, I mean, yeah, I'll probably just be doing Secret Lab here. I mean, because, I don't think I really need to worry about I mean, he could do a Corpse Fly next turn, which would be honestly annoying. But, oh, never mind, I didn't get a Sapphire. So, yep. So I'll do the Secret Lab plus a Worker Bot to stop him hitting me. I don't think that matters much, but yeah, they're just testing different stuff with the phasers in the patch. Alright, so let's see if I mean, I'm pretty sure he'll play a resource. It'd be good if he doesn't. He does. So now he has potential counter. And at this point, if he does have a counter, which that'll be really bad. But I don't really have anything I can really play. Besides, I can't even play my own counters, so I'm probably just going to have to use my Secret Lab, and it's not really, I don't really want to get any of this though, so that's not great. I might have to just get rid of a Dreamer, which is not what I want to do against someone who's running Urnaz. So let's see what I draw. So Time Ripple, not the greatest. I mean, I could Time Ripple this. Or I could discard it and maybe get a resource. But if I Time Ripple it, then it's just basically... Let's see. I really need a resource. So I'm going to see what I get. Another counter magic. Bugger. Not something I really want to get rid of. Oh boy, that's really... That sucks. Bugger it. It's not what I really want to do, because Urnaz, but I'll just have to hopefully counter the Urnaz later if he gets to that point. But it was my own, these are my only troops in hand. having to get rid of one is not the greatest. I'm going to time ripple this now, just because then it won't make troops, you know, some more troops for the one turn. I mean, he's obviously, he can probably just replay it. I mean, he might even counter this. No, didn't think so. Didn't think so. He did hesitate slightly there, but probably not. Yeah, I don't think that was long enough. I mean, he was probably like, yeah, I don't want to counter that, and just clicked. But yeah, no real way to tell if he's got it or not. There did seem to be a slight hesitation, but that could have just been, you know, going to click the button. So I'm in a pretty awkward position. I mean, so he probably has Persecute. Chaos Key, okay, that's kind of annoying. Time Ripple would have been better for the Chaos Key. This is not looking good. I really need a Sapphire. I mean, the bad thing about this is he's probably going to have removal ready for my troops, and then, you know, he just keeps flooding his deck. The longer this goes, the worse off it is for me, because I cannot kill this. You know, just, yeah. So that's not what I wanted. So if I use that, I may get something else that's good, and I mean, I need resources. I need a Sapphire though. This is really sucky. I mean, if I go for it and I do get the Sapphire, then I can counter magic his turn. But then if I have to discard it, well then bugger it, let's just play it out. I mean, I guess I could discard a counter magic. Bugger it. At this point, I really just can't sit back and do nothing. I mean, the shit thing is, even if I bring out a troop, he can just Chaos Key, so, as well. So I'm in a pretty bad position. Watch me get I probably should have done this first now that I've decided to do it. Because now watch me get a Sapphire. Full of the bad plays here. What is happening? It's on his timer. Alright, so there we go. I guess I could get rid of a stone skin, but yeah. Bugger it, I'm doing that. I'm going to Oracle some. So, I mean, hopefully I'll get a Sapphire at some point. Oh boy. This is not going my way. At least I can time ripple the Chaos Key away. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty troublesome. Because again, the longer this goes with this chosen on the board, the worse off it is for me. I mean, well, not really, because I mean, my guys are unblockable, but if he starts... I mean, it is obviously a big problem, but... yeah. Oh well, not much I can do about it, so... let's just hopefully draw a Sapphire at some point. At 5, he's missing a blood. So he's missing a blood, I'm missing a Sapphire, but he probably can counter magic, which unfortunately means I can't play this and then stone skin his counter or anything like that. So that's kind of annoying. But yeah, I mean, you could have a Persecute in hand. That's probably very likely to be the case. So we'll be able to stone skin something like that. But then again, he's always got that chaos key. So there's the sapphire. So, I mean, I could play it, and it probably dies, or gets countered, and then this comes 6 cost, which would be rather crap. That would be pretty bad. I mean, because I want to try to get these both out and hit in with mastery on. That would be really nice, but I don't think that's going to happen. That's very unlikely. Do I want to time ripple this? I mean, it doesn't really do much. Ah, bugger it. This is sucky. So I think I'll probably just leave my counter open. Possibly get rid of this. I can get rid of that. Do I need it though? See, let's see. I mean, I'll get rid of it. So I can still time ripple or counter magic on these turns. So it's not too bad, I guess. Anyway. I mean, the bad thing is, I really do need this for when he hits 7 resources in case of Uranaz. Uranaz. He keeps getting these bloody spectres. It's really not good. Declare attack. Second main phase. So he didn't hit a resource, so that's good. So let's go to the end phase, and then I time ripple the bloody chaos key. Damn you, chosen, damn you. Let's bring him out, and yeah, we can stone skin. Oh, I mean, he could have the counter. I mean, I'm risking it, obviously. So, let's see if he's got a persecute. If he has a persecute, he'll use it, in which case I will stone skin, because I can't let that happen. I mean, he's probably going to have another one. I mean, he's got a lot of cards in hand. So, he's probably, you know, if he hits a blood... Doesn't this crash the game? What's he doing? So that's... I mean, I'm not sure if it does. I think it might. I don't know. Because I know you can't stone skin a counter magic, but does counter magic work on stone skin? I think the bug is basically if counter magic is third on the stack, I mean, it locks up. So this will resolve, that'll resolve, and then this locks up, I think? No? Okay. So that's interesting. I didn't know he could do that. So that sucks balls. That honestly does suck many balls. Because, yeah, I mean, I can't stone skin a counter, but he can counter my stone skin. Oh, wait, maybe it did lock up. So I think, I mean, he should have known this. I mean, So that's, I'm assuming he didn't know. I mean, the clocks are just completely stopped. As you can see, I've got nothing appearing. Yeah, like for example, like as in the previous games, you know, they've known not to counter a counter. I mean, that's in the rules, and you know, I mean, I could stone skin his counters and stuff, but I know not to do that, and I wouldn't try it even if it meant, unless of course it was meaning that I would then win. Whereas this, we're not at a point where the game is decidable, So I don't know why he did that. That really was, because I mean it's always 100% lockup as far as I've seen. So that is, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure why he's done it. Yeah, well, it's in the rules not to counter a counter or stone skin a counter or counter a stone skin. It's all the same thing because they're all counters on a counter, and it pretty much always locks up the game. Because anytime you put a counter magic like third on the stack, like there's three things on the stack with counters on there, then generally I'm pretty sure that's what causes the game to lock up. So anyway, it's up to Soldak what happens here. I mean, it wasn't at a point where the game was, if he does this, he wins the game or something like that. Otherwise, yeah, fine, you do it. That's in the rules, if you're about to, if what you're doing wins you the game and it locks up, well then that's fine because you can see that you would have won by doing it. Whereas at this point, the game is still pretty much in its infancy. So yeah. No, I don't think he would have done it. I mean, he said he did it. I mean, he said he would have risked it anyway, and I don't know. Yeah, this is a tournament game. What? What's he mean? Not meant? Like it's known. I'm confused. Anyway, so we're restarting. So I mean that's kind of annoying, but I mean it was still. I mean I don't know. I don't know why he did it honestly. Because it didn't really. Yeah, I mean, like I know not to do it, so. So I mean that's kind of silly because now, like, if he's going to counter me in the game and I stone skin, are we just going to restart? Like that's, he's just reset that whole game. Um, oh well, whatevs. Um, so yeah, I'll keep this. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what he had in hand or if I was in the better position or what. Probably not. Still annoying because I mean he should have known not to do that. Anyway. Hopefully he doesn't have another turn one chosen. Again, we've reset, and so this is game 2. So turn 1 blood, so that means it's not going to be a chosen. Does mean he probably has murders in hand though. If you're doing a turn 1 blood, that means you probably wanting to get to your. I mean, it doesn't. It's not necessarily true, but he might be wanting to get his blood quicker. Then again, he could just have both, one of each, and he just didn't have a chosen. So let's see. Yeah, let's play the totem. So I don't care if the totem dies. And he can't kill it now because he's on 1, so he will have to use his turn to do it. So it's not like he's... Anyway. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure he knew the rules. You're not meant to counter a counter. So I don't know why... I mean, I don't mind going again. But yeah. But I mean, now what's to stop me doing the same thing this game, Well, it's the same thing as countering a counter or stone skinning a counter. I mean, that's exactly the same thing. I mean, it should be in the rules saying not to counter a stone skin. If that's not there, it should have been, because it is exactly all it is. Basically, with counter magic, is I'm pretty sure if you have 3 things on the stack with counter magic, it locks up the game. Like even if it's not Anyway, whatever. It's your decision. So we'll just play, and hopefully this game, there's no situations where that happens again, or, no annoying bugs. Alright, so he's on 2. So he's not killing my dude, which is interesting. I mean, obviously he's not going to do that again. That would be silly. I mean, obviously he doesn't have a persecute. Let's think. So this could be, it's a little bit risky, but oh well. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Well, he wasn't losing the game. I wasn't, you know, it was still in its infancy, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, anyway. So I'm expecting one of these to die. I mean, obviously can't do an extinction. Mesmerize, okay, so it's just a totem. That's fine. So I'm happy with that. I don't care about the totem. At least I'm going to get 3 life. So that's very good for me. Unfortunately, I can't play out my Hex engine, which is kind of annoying, or my Dreamer. I mean, I don't think I'd play out the Dreamer, because I'm putting too much quality stuff on the board for him to just extinction. So, I mean, I'm going to get 3 damage, so I'm happy about that. I mean, I could play out that. That's because we don't, you know, I don't know if he's got the extinction. So let's hit in. I mean, I could risk it. It is risky, obviously. I'll get my Sapphire. And I'll just have to hope he does not have the extinction. If he does, he gets 2 for 1, which I'll be sad about. But if not, you know, maybe he just has single target, in which case I'll still be able to get damage in. But I think if he had the extinction, he would have not maybe used the Mesmerize. I don't know. Anyway, what's done is done. It's a risk, and it could end up being okay. So beautiful. Just a secret lab. That's great. That's good to see. So I'm going to get 6 health and 6 damage. So that's beautiful. So I'm going to put him down to 11 and put myself back up to 27. So and yeah, I mean, he's definitely not going to be doing anything here because he is, you know, there's no resources now. So obviously he's got nothing really great in the hand. So he wants to try and get to extinction or something. If I hit a resource right now, that'll be pretty amazing because then I can do 12 damage and heal for 12 because of Mastery of Time. So really I want to get a resource right now. That would be pretty awesome. That'd put me in a very dominant position. So let's see what I get. There it is. There it is. Beautiful. Alright, I mean, it's unfortunate that these aren't the draw a card guys. But I think that's just being greedy. I mean, this is still 12 damage and 12 life against someone running Life Siphon. That means I won't have to worry about Life Siphon anymore. So let's go to the attack phase. So this, you know, I'm in a very good position here. I mean, these are already doing a lot for me now. I'm also going to be able to do something else my next turn. Probably just, you know, I don't want to add too much to the board. I've already got good stuff on the board. So I won't be playing out the Dreamer. I mean, I could risk it, because again, he does have to try and top deck the extinction. And if he doesn't bring out a flyer, I mean, anyway, let's just do the Mastery. I think this is probably, you know, I mean, there's no way to say, yeah, I'm going to win now. Actually, give me a sec. My Steam is downloading, which is probably screwing around with my quality. It's downloading a patch for Natural Selection 2. Let's pause that. So, what just happened? Alright. Losing track of what's happening. I did attack, right? I hope I attacked. Anyway. Yeah, so yeah, I did. What? My Steam's still downloading. Which I don't want, because I have limited bandwidth being in Australia. Another resource. So let's attack. So let's think. I mean, obviously he has to kill at least one to stop himself from dying next turn. Obviously he wants an extinction. But I mean, if he had even a single target removal before, he would have used it. So I think I just play the Hex engine. I mean, I could have done this, but you know, he may get the extinction. Which if he does, then you know. Anyway, so I mean, I've got him dead on board if he doesn't kill at least one. So yeah, let's see what happens. I mean, he drew a card before. If he got the extinction, I'm not going to be too upset because I mean, he basically doesn't have a single target removal in hand. Well, he might now because he did do the secret lab, and he's now drawing another card. So he may have got a single target removal. Nope. Okay, so now he can't actually extinction. So he must have a single target, or he could just be dead, but he must have, he needs a murder or a persecute here. Okay, so we got to so he could still extinction. I think he may just be dead. Oh, life siphon, never mind. So he's done a, what's that, a 4? Yeah, 4 damage life siphon. So that's okay. I mean, it gets him back to 9, but, and you know, not, so had I played this, I would have actually won just now, but oh well. You can't, you know, don't want to risk these things. He's still in a lot of trouble. I mean, he's doing an emergency life siphon just to hang in there, so I mean, I could draw a Mastery of Time or something and still win, but yeah, I'm still obviously in a very, very good position. Like, I don't think I can, you know, lose from here. I mean, it's possible still, but unlikely. So I'll play the resource. So I'm actually at 9 resource, so now if I draw Resurrection, you know, I've got nothing in my grave though, but if I do draw it, I can always get it out there for when stuff does die. But again, I don't need to add to the board, so he might have another life siphon and he keeps going back and forth, but doesn't affect the board state, so he needs to get extinction. I mean, if he gets an extinction and he plays it, I then play, I mean, I could play the Dreamer. I could do it, but I won't. I mean, maybe I should have just done it, because then, you know, even if he life siphons, he still dies. But anyway, I will just play it a bit safe, just in case he does hit the, because even a single target, he needs extinction, basically, or a life siphon, that's what he needs. Extinction or life siphon to stop himself from dying. A single target removal doesn't keep him alive. So, resource, followed by a secret lab, so he's fishing. Doesn't mean he doesn't have a life siphon. He could just be like, well, I want an extinction. You know, that's obviously better for him. So he's looking for the extinction. If he doesn't get it, then he life siphons, which I'm thinking he might. Murder. Okay, so he's still dead. Unless he has persecute, which I don't think so, because he would have, that would have meant he drew. I mean, it's possible, I guess, depending on how he just drew there. Oh right, he can do the charge power. Oh well, doesn't mean, that means he's going to be on 1 health. I mean, that secret lab is getting kind of annoying, keeping him alive here. Oh, he's got it chosen. That's not a big deal. So, if only I could untap this somehow. What can we do? Give it steadfast so he untaps. That would be funny. Wouldn't it be funny if that worked? Obviously, there's no point trying it. I mean, it's tapped. That'd be cheating. So yeah, he's still in this. Oh, he's not really still in it. I mean, unfortunately, I got another resource. So at this point, I'm tempted to just play out the Dreamer here. I mean, if he has Uranaz, then he can steal my pony. So, I mean, I probably should have just played this out earlier, since he was top deck mode. Whereas now, if I play it and he does get the extinction, I'll be like, well, damn it. It's tough call. Bugger it. Who gives a shit anymore? And I'll keep that in hand. But yeah, I mean, you know, I'm on lots of life. He basically needs to extinct. Or life siphon. Well, yeah, life siphon or extinction still, or... anyway. He's holding on, which is really annoying, especially when he's got this secret lab. I really should have played this out before, but I mean, it was a risk, but he was in, you know, using the secret lab trying to get stuff, so I probably should have just done it. You know, it may end up backfiring. I mean, it's unlikely because, you know, he's on 1 health. But, you know, if he gets the extinction, well then, bugger. But yeah, since I've, you know, now done it, I probably should have just done it 3 turns ago, or 2 turns, or however many it was. Because I did nothing, but, oh well. I mean, I'm still in a pretty awesome position. So, he just got rid of a counter magic. That's strange. What? So, is it game? Life siphon. Okay. So, he's doing that for 6. He's holding on. So, again, I mean, I'm glad I played this out, because at least now I'm putting him back to 1 again. But this is just ridiculous. How is he holding on? Just die already, damn it! Just die. Oh, well, it makes for a somewhat interesting game. If he does, you know, I mean, this could have been over a lot sooner. But yeah, he's just holding on. So that was a nice draw. Because now if he does extinct, I've got to follow up. I've got plenty of resources. I'll just play that. So let's see what I draw. Resurrection would be pretty sweet right now. Like, that would be pretty awesome, and that would probably be, you know, that would pretty much guarantee me the win. Because then I could get my other pony back, and I mean, he's already at a point where he just needs to top deck something amazing. I'm still healing, he's still dying. So Time Ripple is not bad. So do I want to Time Ripple the lab now? That's the question. I mean, if he does Extinction, I could Time Ripple one of my troops. I'm tempted to just play King Gabriel. I mean, if I Time Ripple the Secret Lab, he can still play it out and use it, which would mean it would use 4. So then he wouldn't be able to then extinct, I think. So let's think about this. So if I send it to his hand and he stays on 7 resources, if he does top deck the extinction though, then I can't, you know, use it to save something. But then I just do the, I mean, yeah, I'll just Time Ripple the Secret Lab, because you know he can't block these with just a Dreamer, the Chosen, I mean. So let's just turn that back so he can't keep doing that annoyance. I mean, I could have done it to this guy and then gave it Steadfast as well. You know, it's another thing I could have done. You know, I could have sent it back to my hand, replayed it, and then, you know, the Mesmerize I can counter with Steadfast. But you know, I don't really need to. I don't need more on the board, so might as well just stop him getting that draw. I mean, he's in top deck mode, so you know we know he's got the Secret Lab in hand. It's now 4 cost. He's on 1 health, so I mean, he keeps holding on. You know, he's like hanging off the edge of a cliff by like his pinky finger at this point. He's hanging on there with just his pinky. So we need to step on it. We need to trot on that pinky to make him lose his grip and fall. So I think he can still, yeah. Okay, so it was over. So yeah, I mean, I guess he knew that even by playing the Secret Lab, even if he did hit the extinction, he can't play it because he didn't hit a resource. So good game. So I'm happy I won that there.